There is a place on Earth that remains deeply hostile to human presence. The canopy overhead is so dense that sunlight dies before it ever reaches the forest floor, casting a permanent shadow over an environment that actively resists exploration. This map of South America highlights a single contiguous forest spanning 5.5 million square kilometers. It swallows huge portions of Brazil, Peru, Colombia, and 6 other sovereign nations. Every single year, the billions of trees in this basin generate roughly a fifth of the oxygen in our atmosphere. While doing so, they quietly absorb 2.2 billion tons of carbon dioxide, neutralizing a massive fraction of global industrial pollution. Driving this immense biological engine is the Amazon River. In this aerial view, the river cuts a dominant, muddy path through the green expanse. Every second, it forcefully ejects 29,000 cubic meters of water into the Atlantic Ocean. That is enough volume to push back the sea and turn the ocean water completely fresh up to 160 kilometers away from the coastline. Because of statistics like these, we tend to view this basin as a giant passive machine, a pristine, natural fortress operating completely independently of human history. But if you look below the canopy and stare into that murky water, you realize the ecosystem feeding off that river is bizarre, aggressive, and perfectly evolved. Take the boto, or pink river dolphin, breaking the surface here. As they age, their skin turns bright pink. They possess a brain 40% larger than a human's, and a specialized neck that can snap 180 degrees to look entirely backward. To the indigenous tribes living nearby, they are shapeshifters that walk onto land at night. Sharing those same waters is the green anaconda. Lurking in the depths shown here, this snake grows to 9 meters long and weighs 250 kilograms. It moves without a ripple, wrapping around large prey and tightening its grip every time the victim exhales, until there is absolutely no room left to breathe. This extreme environment is so dense and undocumented that biologists discover a new species here every 30 hours. In 2023 alone, researchers logged 279 new types of plants and animals. The sheer density of the vegetation, the lethal wildlife, and the relentless humidity point to one logical conclusion. Nature engineered this landscape to be hostile to human habitation. Yet buried inside the deepest, unmapped regions of the Brazilian Amazon, there are over 100 uncontacted tribes surviving right now, without smartphones, the internet, or any connection to the outside world. Through thousands of years of trial and error, these groups have compiled a vast database of ecological knowledge. They know exactly which toxic plants cure specific diseases and how to manipulate the apex predators around them. They possess a mastery over this environment that modern science cannot replicate. That human footprint-obsessed British military officer Percy Harrison Fawcett, pictured here, Fawcett led multiple expeditions into the deep Amazon in the early 20th century. He proposed a radical theory. He claimed the jungle was hiding an ancient, highly advanced metropolis he called the City of Z. His proof relied heavily on patches of bizarre, charcoal-rich black dirt known as terra preta, which he believed was entirely man-made. In 1925, Fawcett, his son, and a friend ventured into the deep canopy to find it. They never returned. In the decades that followed, over 100 people died or vanished trying to trace his final steps. The jungle swallowed the evidence and the explorers alike. So modern society concluded Fawcett was a madman and his lost city was entirely a myth. That consensus held until 2017, when scientists deployed LiDAR. This diagram shows how it works. Drones fire laser pulses down from the sky, penetrating the dense canopy. By computationally stripping away the trees, the natural ground vanishes, exposing geometric street grids and massive architectural foundations. This aerial scan provides direct proof of their scale. You are looking at wide roads, complex trade routes, and vast agricultural infrastructure, all completely invisible from the ground. This data proves that the virgin forest was actually a managed urban landscape. Fawcett was right. The jungle had simply overgrown his cities so thoroughly that they became invisible for centuries. Archaeologists now estimate that thousands of years ago, the Amazon basin supported an urbanized, interconnected network of up to 10 million people. This means the largest, thickest rainforest on the planet is a massive, overgrown graveyard. Whether through European diseases or severe climate shifts, the civilization collapsed. The jungle immediately reclaimed the territory, rapidly growing over the stone foundations and erasing millions of people from the map. While the Amazon provides a fifth of the world's oxygen, it also functions as a massive shroud for a fallen world, demonstrating how quickly the forest can erase the memory of 10 million people. Yet one piece of their ancient technology survived the collapse: the ultra-fertile black soil, terra preta. Next time, we'll examine how they engineered dirt so powerful it is still fertile thousands of years later. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it.